For me, the blade of the week is a bit of a first. This model from Boker is physically a piece of history. It is the Barlow Prime Tripitz Dunst, a more compact version of a more demanding knife. But for my everyday carry, it works perfectly and is a collectible piece with a Damascus blade. You are definitely enjoying it too. Well, let's take a moment to see what makes this gentleman's knife special because, at first glance, it just looks really beautiful. And it is, absolutely. This steel was made, and here comes the historical part, from worked, Damascus steel sourced, from the Tripitz. The Tripitz, guys, was a legendary battleship, a sister ship of the Bismarck, which is the largest battleship ever launched by the German Navy. After the end of World War II, a Norwegian company began to cannibalize the ship that had sunk off the coast of Norway. This is because the steel it was made from was of excellent quality and therefore was a great resource for rebuilding the world after World War II. The Norwegian salvagers during that campaign recovered large parts of the armor from the Tripitz, and from these parts comes a piece of living history. From Boker. Boker has forged the steel in a Damascus version using parts from the Tripitz. Tell me, is this not fascinating? The Damascus pattern has 200 layers and is truly beautiful to see. I am not a big fan of Damascus, but I can say that I wasn't until I saw this creation. It is hand-forged. Of course, this blade is hand-forged, which also gives it great collectible value. To keep at home if you really don't want to use it, as I do. The safety mechanism is a slip joint like Swiss Army knives. There is no lock, but in the end, here it is resolved and works without problems. It is a gentleman's knife, so we won't be going into the woods to do strange things. But if we need to cut a sandwich or peel an apple, it is perfect. The scales are made of two materials, a semi-black paper derived from solid material, and this shape recalls the characteristic reinforcements of the Barlow. Meanwhile, the wooden part here is stabilized walnut, which, along with the decorative rivets and alpaca, adds value to the piece. The pivot, on the other hand, is made entirely of stainless steel. It comes with a beautiful case that allows you to keep it safe in your collection. But with a little knife like this, you have a true piece of history. For those interested in technical characteristics, weight 32 grams, blade length 6 centimeters, total length 15.3 centimeters, blade thickness 2 millimeters. The Damascus steel from the Tripitz performs excellently. As mentioned, it is tempered to a hardness between 61 and 63 HRC with a flat grind for smooth rotation and cutting that is a pleasure. It's a claw opening system, let's call it that. You see, you need to insert your claw, but you can also pinch and open it like this. Locking system, slip joint. You've seen it in action. There isn't a true locking system, but a spring lock. For the handle, I use paper and walnut wood. If you like knives made with special materials, take a look at the Acta Non Verba M73 on the pages of backpacko.it. Instead of a ship, a tank was used there. In any case, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you don't miss any of the upcoming news. We'll see you around on the other social media as well. Until next time.